Throughout California, a battle is being fought to protect the state's diverse ecosystem. And on the front lines are the state's game wardens.
We enforce everything. Drugs, violent crime, stolen vehicles, and poaching.
They're killers, they're taking our wildlife illegally, and we have to stop them.
Outmanned and outgunned, they face danger at every turn.
Kind of like the Lone Ranger out there.
It takes one guy in a tent with a weapon to ruin your day.
On this episode, the wardens stalk a serial poacher.
Holy moly.
Very disgusting.
Track down outlaw hunters.
When poachers start having that big of a dent, we have a huge problem.
And surprise a suspected doe killer.
Hey, wait a minute.
All in their pursuit of wild justice.
We are the last line of defense, and without us, you have no wildlife.
In Glenn County, Mike Beals and the wardens of the 2230 unit close in on a suspected poacher.
We're rolling up to a gentleman's house here that was a probable suspect in shooting a doe the other day. We've been looking for his vehicle for a few days.
This landowner saw this camouflage Jeep, and then I guess he left to call the game warden, and when he came back, the doe was gone. But landowner's got a picture on his trail camera of this Jeep in the area. This guy's got a pretty extensive criminal history, so we're definitely gonna be careful when we're contacting him, and just sometimes things to go from everything's okay to, you know, a gunfight and just a drop of the hat.
Well, there's the Jeep, but I think that's it.
He's got blood and deer hair in the back of his truck. He's gonna have some explaining to do for sure.
Yeah, we got blood.
Yeah, why don't you come on down here? There's
Quite a bit of blood on this truck here.
A 196 miles south, in Santa Clara County, deer season is underway, and Lieutenant John Norris tours one of his favorite hunting spots.
You can see the black-tailed deer population back here where it's natural habitat. There's a lot of good forage, a lot of good feed, a lot of water, a lot of cover. Being a hunter myself, you drive roads that access creeks and stuff like this right before dark, right after first light, and you're probably gonna see deer moving. Big bucks are not far from these does. Poachers take them and shoot them and throw them in a truck and leave the area. They won't tag them. They'll take them in an area. There's no hunting allowed. So in order for us to hunt the poachers, we're gonna have to use those same hunting tactics we would for hunting deer and turn that around on the bad guys.
Joining John in his fight against poachers is Warden Jeremiah Preffer. Today, they're after deer poachers working a remote area of the county.
We've been getting a lot of poaching, a lot of untagged deer, spike bucks being shot. A spike buck is a juvenile buck, a male that's not quite mature enough to effectively breed in a season. And you kill 4 or 5 spike bucks in an area that's only 5,000 acres, you could really start to decimate the deer population. And when poachers start having that big of a dent, we have a huge problem. After we get things loaded, those guys have had a chance about an hour to be inside, probably shooting stuff, so let's run the parallel road there on the El Toro, get into the interior and start checking some hunters.
All right.
And see if we see any poachers too.
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Utilizing the ATVs gives us an advantage. The only way we can get in close to get poachers that are really aware and really savvy of our presence and how to not get caught is to use these ATVs looking like hunters ourselves, so they don't stop what they're normally going to do on the interior of a wildlife area.
How's it going? State Fish and Game. I'll check your rifle real quick.
Nothing yet, huh?
Just little does.
You're good, buddy.
Cool. Good deal.
Good luck to you.
Good luck.
You have your ammunition box with this, sir? This is a remake of the M1 carbine, which was a World War II era paratrooper assault rifle. I haven't seen a carbine like this in a long, long time. This is military ammunition.
Oh, okay.
Not only is it lead, because it's got the copper jacket, but it's got a lead core, and it can't have any lead in it at all, but it's also full metal jacket ammunition, which it has to be hollow point, expanding, and non-lead, so it's actually 2 violations. And if you were to shoot an animal with this, it would injure it and probably not kill it because it doesn't expand. Just checking licenses and all that good stuff today.
Yeah, I think I remember you.
Last year. Last year, okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
I had a dog with you, right?
I had a dog last year, yeah. Yeah, she passed away though.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
Yeah, cancer. Yeah, she had cancer in the bone, and it was incurable.
Okay, here's mine.
In fact, I think when I saw you, it was her last patrol. Oh. How about ammunition, guys?
That's all my ammunition I have.
Oh, okay. That's all you're gonna need.
Wow.
You can't get anything at long range with that, brother. Yeah, that's an elk stopper there, an elephant gun.
Yes.
Have you guys heard any shots or heard anything behind you?
A lot of shots over there, but I don't know who that is. You know,
Like target shooting type?
I don't know.
Blasting? How many shots?
I don't know, maybe more than 10.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
8:30.
Okay, we're heading that way.
That's
And,
really bad. I mean, because if you're hunting, you know, somebody shot all over, you know, make a lot of noise.
Yeah, or shoot you.
Yeah.
By mistake.
Hopefully not.
Or shoot the deer you're trying to chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like that. We're looking to stop those guys, so.
Okay.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you
Great
very
seeing
much.
you.
All right. Thank you. See you.
Well, I heard some shots and I heard like 10 or more shots in rapid succession. That doesn't lend itself to hunting. That lends itself to target shooting or just tearing the place up, which is prohibited. It's unsafe for the other hunters. It's unsportsmanlike because it ruins the hunt for other people. So those are the guys we want to catch. So that's where we're headed next. High caliber gunshot to the northeast. Right side. It was way up there and they came down. The problem is it's gonna loop around and take us on that trail. Yeah, so this is kind of strange. Let's keep our eyes on that. Dude, we need to sit. Well, he heard some shots and he heard like 10 or more shots in
in rapid succession. That doesn't lend itself to hunting, that lends itself to target shooting or just tearing the place up, which is prohibited. So that's where we're headed next. Dude, we need to sand. Oh yeah, we're on missile lock, right there. Shoot some more, buddy. We'll vector in on you.
It didn't sound too far.
No, it didn't. It really didn't. There's the guy. You can see that white. 4, I think there's 4. It looks like they're working that road down. We'll catch them either coming down to our right here to the east, or they're gonna come straight down in front of us. Let's go up there. We need to go check this out. Let's bring him to. Guys, fishing game. Guns empty? No. Bring them to us, keep the barrels in a safe direction. Guys see any deer today?
What was that?
Deer hunting?
Pig hunting.
Just pig?
Yes.
No deer, huh?
No.
Okay. All right, all right. Excellent.
I want to shake my
How you doing?
What were you guys shooting at up there?
Coyote?
Shot at a coyote?
Yeah.
How many shots did you fire?
I think I fired like 5 or
3 or 4 or
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Did you hit the coyote?
nope. It was
Yeah.
far away.
Heard your shots. All right.
Did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to put those in a pocket, buddy? Do you have any other ammo on you?
I think I do have some.
Yeah, I have some in my pocket.
Do you? Can I see your ammo real quick? Thanks. Okay. We'll just look at licenses and tags, guys, and then we'll get you on your way. Everything looks okay, but we're going to need a license and tag from you.
I have a license, like the permit or what? Like license?
Your hunting license and your pig tag.
No, I just came to help him out carry the pig when we.
Carry the pig.
Yeah.
You guys said you were all pig hunting, plus you got a rifle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need a hunting license. How old are you?
13.
13? Okay. Are you his son? His son. You know he needs a hunting license, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any reason why he doesn't have a hunting license today?
Oh, because I didn't have time to get him.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna issue a warning today, okay? And we could write you for not having a hunting license, not having a pig tag. You're juvenile, so make sure to get on the right path, to keep doing it right.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring your license with you, okay, bud?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, have a safe hike out of here, guys.
All right.
Stay hydrated. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We heard some high caliber gunshots up on this ridgeline, raced over here and hiked down this canyon. Finally caught up to him. It turned out they had shot and missed a coyote a little earlier. Those were the shots we heard. One young man didn't have a license, didn't have a tag with him, but was carrying a bolt-action rifle. Really nice family. The father, the uncle were all squared away. So, and rather than cite a juvenile today, what we ended up doing was warning the son on the violation. We feel it was a good, appropriate resolve, and I don't think it's going to happen again. When you've not worked an area in a while, the violations are just going to keep climbing, just because there's no game warden presence. If we're not out there making a dent, wildlife's going to suffer, and none of us are going to be hunting, because we won't have that opportunity.
Back in Glenn County, the wardens close in on a poaching suspect accused of killing a doe.
Yeah, we got blood. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Is Alan home by chance?
Yes.
Can I speak with him for a moment? Alan, can I talk to you for a second? Who's this other gentleman here?
My dad.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Why is there
Howdy.
camera?
What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait.
That I'm off.
We need to talk.
They're not gonna get out there. What's going on?
In Glenn County, Warden Mike Beals approaches the house of a suspected poacher.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Is Alan home by chance?
Yes.
Can I speak with him for a moment? Alan, can I talk to you for a second? Who's this other gentleman here?
My dad.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Why is there
Howdy.
camera?
What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, wait a minute.
That I'm off.
You don't need to come in. Well, can we come in and talk to you in here then? No, you move that out there, kid. Why don't you come out for a minute?
Is this your Jeep out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hang out over here for me real quick.
Hey, Steve, you want to watch them? Do you have any idea why we'd be here right now? No.
We were
Is that-
fishing game, right? So. Okay, yeah.
Do you hunt deer or anything?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Have you gotten a deer this year?
Negative.
No? Okay.
Why? What's going on?
Well, we're just doing a little follow-up investigation. I mean, pretty much we're going to give you the opportunity to come clean with us if you got something you want to tell us. I mean, we're not here on accident, obviously, right?
No.
So.
What's going on?
What's all the blood on the back of the Jeep from?
The blood. That's from a pork and horn that my buddy got.
Okay. How long ago?
5 days ago.
Okay.
What kind of rifle do you shoot? I shoot a 30-30. All right. You know what trail cameras are? Yes, sir. Okay. So this guy, you know, he hears a shot, he sees the Jeep matching your description, tooling around the road, goes out, finds a dead doe on his property, and then comes back a little bit later and it's gone. And then now he's got a, I'm just telling you, and then he's got a trail camera picture of a Jeep that matches your description. And there's blood on the side of your Jeep.
That's more than enough evidence for us to obviously show up at your house.
Yes, sir.
And there's also more than enough evidence for us to load that Jeep on a flatbed and take it down to Sacramento and have them tear it apart and look for hair and blood, which is obviously on there. So in the event that they do that, are we gonna find anything on there or not?
No, I'm laying it up. If we go and process your vehicle or your fridge or anything, we're not gonna find any blood that would match the animal that was killed on this guy's property. For sure? Yes, I'm positive.
You wanna take a walk in the backyard real quick? All right, man. I'm not saying you have any deer. I want to know where that doe is. So
there's
this is
nothing in
this is
there.
the thing, okay? Your honesty is going to help you out a long ways here.
Yeah,
Come here,
no,
okay?
I am.
So
Yes,
you want to
I
get hit with the book?
No. I hit the deer, damn it.
Where's the doe?
In the water there. You know, threw it in the water? Yeah. I didn't know what to do, man.
Into the middle of the water?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. You know,
What
it was
creek?
an accidental shot. I shot at a monster deer, and there was a doe with him. And I think I shot over him. I hit the doe. So is that blood on the Jeep from the doe? Yes, sir. So even with all that bull, you know, we would have found out. You know, I didn't know what to do. Everybody makes mistakes, bud. So it's how you deal with them that makes a difference.
There's the blood splatter, so we're gonna get a sample of that, and then we got deer hair right up here in the corner. Right there, some good deer hair that we're gonna take.
So what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna lose my hunting license. There goes my grandfather's rifle.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah, my grandfather took his life with that rifle 2 years ago.
What did I tell you? Nothing gets better.
He's acknowledged that he's poached a doe and disposed of it, so he's going to lose some of his stuff.
We're seizing this as evidence. The guy's real shook up about it. He said it's his grandpa's gun. He said his grandpa took his life with it. I was a little taken back by that. I don't know if I would want to have a gun that my grandfather shot himself with, but, you know, it is what it is.
So once your court case is over, you can petition the court to get your gun back.
With the poacher contained, Beals and Martinoni go to retrieve the body.
We're looking for the deer that the subject claimed to have tossed off the edge of this bridge here. I see it's right up there. You can see it set up on a log. 3-5. You got the deer down here. The deer was shot. You know, they see the top of the head there. You know, there's like a scuff mark, probably from where he dragged it into his Jeep. He had that wrought iron rack on the back, the cooler rack. You know, obviously, or maybe when he dropped it off the bridge or something, it scraped on the bottom, but that is the deer. We'll just take it out of here. Case closed. It makes me sick when people shoot a doe. Most of the times when someone shoots a doe, it shocks people's conscience. They're like, you shot a doe? Why? What the hell? People get pissed off. So fortunately, a lot of people will call if they hear about it.
"232 miles south, Warden Chris Stutz patrols on one of the most active nights of the week.
Tonight's a Friday night. People tend to come out to the outskirt roads and either poach or drink or do drugs or whatever. We're out here looking for anybody doing anything wrong. But the main goal is to protect the wildlife and keep anybody from poaching. Oh. We already got somebody stopped. Shut your guys' rig off. I hear somebody down there in the bushes.
There's somebody down there?
Yeah. Whoa. You hear somebody down there in the bushes?
In San Benito County, Warden Chris Stutz hunts for the driver of a suspicious vehicle.
Whoa. Let me see your hands. What are you doing? How many people are down here? Just you?
Yeah.
What's that in your hand? Oh, this.
Flashlight.
All right. Is this stick, you need that stick? Is that something you brought from home? Let me have the stick.
Yeah, just
All right.
using it to walk with.
Okay. You need it?
Incline.
You gonna be all right
Yeah.
without it? All right, good. Any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. Can you go ahead and turn around, place your hands behind your back? How much meth you have? I can tell right now this is a glass pipe, and all I did was barely reach down and grab it. That just like that. How much meth you have?
That's it. It's in the pipe.
When did you smoke last?
About an hour ago.
Okay. Spread your feet. Thank you. ID in this wallet here? I talked to you before. Actually, I know I talked to you before. Talked to you at the end of Santa Anita. And at that time, you guys were smoking meth and you had a meth pack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave you a break, right? Because I told you to stop doing what you're doing and made you smash up the pipe and all that?
Yep.
Because I told you I had other stuff to do, I didn't want to deal with it?
Yep.
Remember that? All right. This is Chris Stutes, 3325. Code 4 out with 1. Yeah. All right, thanks.
A group of hunters pass, but Stutes can't pursue them because he's tied up on this non-hunting violation.
That's why I don't deal with meth users, because that was a good deal right there. That was my whole goal in life, was that Jeep. Those guys were clearly coming back from hunting, had the ice chest in the back. Full camo clothing. Go ahead and relax. Right now, what we're doing, I requested the San Benito County Sheriff's deputies to come out here to take care of you. The other issue for me is, I don't know, kind of a slap in the face. I mean, to contact you a second time after I gave you a break, and kind of a slap in the face that you're still doing the same thing, so.
Why don't you actually come with me? Okay, right now you're being placed under arrest for possession of paraphernalia, being under the influence. So we're gonna end up towing your car. And then when we get to the jail, you can talk to me, okay?
Okay.
Pretty big fiasco. It's a big deal. I mean, yes, that's part of our job to deal with these sort of things. We are peace officers of the state. The downfall is when you have a specific patrol planned and you get waylaid or sidetracked onto something like this, which is not hunting related. For a game warden, that's a big deal, a big impact, being that there's only 200 of us for the whole state. Taking one of us out of the field is huge.
In Nevada County, Warden Jerry Carnow responds to a call about a dead deer seen in his district.
Well, we're in a rural area of Nevada County called Rough and Ready. Got a cow tip on a deer that was possibly killed illegally. Been getting lots of those in the last couple weeks. But just down the road here, deer was shot somewhere near this landowner's property and crawled off and ended up dying in this area, pretty close by. So we're gonna go check it out and see if it was shot with a rifle or shot with a bow or any kind of evidence that we can find.
Well, here's blood right here. So this is where it looks like it actually laid down here. And there's crusty blood. Oh, here's deer hair right there. The deer hair gets caught up on these rocks like that, and that's all deer hair. Blood, blood. I'm just looking for any kind of evidence that shows where this thing crawled off. Oh, right there, man. There's a rib cage. Yeah, with this hot weather, man, it doesn't take long for these deer to just get eaten up and deteriorated. But I don't see anything to indicate a bullet. It's picked clean really good that if it was shot with a rifle, you'd see broken vertebrae or broken ribs somewhere, broken neck. There's no bullet holes in the skull. I don't see any broken bones. Doesn't look like a rifle shot. So, looks like we got some kind of bow and arrow poaching going on. So we'll do some old-fashioned investigation and hopefully find these guys.
Along the Feather River, Warden Mike Beals is on the hunt for salmon poachers.
We're just rolling through the salmon section here in the river where there's a lot of salmon coming up. They pulled 1,000 fish in yesterday and the day before to the fish ladder, so there's a lot of salmon coming up the river. And people notice that.
But salmon poachers aren't the only criminals drawn to this part of the river.
It's 3 o'clock, people aren't off work yet. About 5:01 is about the time people come out here and start to dabble into the methamphetamines, keep them going through the night. What's that? That guy in the brown shirt's good for it. I think I've actually sighted him before. You're allowed to fish in this area right here, the stream we're looking at, but it's a barbless section. And the guy's got like a 2-inch lure. It's like fluorescent green. Chances are they got barbed hooks. They're rolling a joint. Wait till they light it. They inhale and let a big smoke out. It's good weed, huh? How's it going, guys? Stay fishing game. You guys smoking a little reefer? You guys bow fishing? How old are you? 16 and you can roll a blunt, huh? Nice. How about you? You got a fishing license on you? Why don't you go and grab that? Where'd you put that blunt at? Do you have an ID or anything on you? You 15 years old? You got a driver's license?
I got California.
You have any methamphetamines on you or anything like that?
No, all I smoke is weed. That's it. It's my dad, Daniel. He died last year.
All right. Is his weed or yours? Pick that up for me. That's all you got? It was in the bag? Right on. I'll tell you what, let's pack up all your stuff and we'll walk up to my truck. All right. We're gonna deal with it up there. Is there any way to get a hold of your parents? It's either that or we gotta take you to juvenile hall. Who's this? This is Mike with Fish and Game. I'm out here with your son. He's using a barb took and a barbless, and he's smoking weed, so.
That boy will be sorry that he ever set his eyes on marijuana.
Okay. He's with Thomas Bowling.
That's a relate by marriage. They're both in severe trouble.
Well, why don't you guys come on down here and we can talk about it.
Okay.
All right? All right. All right, man. See, here's the deal. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him because he's juvenile. I'm gonna cite you, okay, for fishing with a barb took, okay?
Okay.
This is all information off your driver's license. Here's the violation. You can't fish in this area with a barb took. I'm gonna give you a break on the weed. This one's yours, the little guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little skinny kid right here.
All right.
What's going on, son? What do you mean just fishing? That's not what the officer told me on the phone.
Yeah, there's a few things. It's barbless over here. He was fishing with a barb took, which isn't the crime of the century. He doesn't have a fishing license. He's 16, and then obviously smoking weed with his whoever this guy is to him.
You know how I feel about all that, son. You've been skating on thin ice, you know.
Sorry.
That's all right. Get in the car, son.
Yeah, I didn't cite him, so you do what you gotta do. He got a ticket, so.
He was probably gonna get it worse at home because Pops is pretty hot.
All right.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's no problem at all. I appreciate you picking him up. Thanks. This guy's got some personal time to spend with his mom. So I think justice was served there. That kid's gonna go home, and mom's gonna take the PlayStation away for a month, and I don't even want to know what dad's gonna do. Sounded like he was an angry man.
"53 miles southeast in Nevada County. Warden Karnow is hot on the trail of a suspected deer poacher.
Glad to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
The buck was laying right there on the other side of the fence.
Okay.
And I looked down here at the bottom of the driveway, and there were two men standing down there. It turns out one had a bow. They were tracking the buck, waiting for it to expire. They hauled him down the road and backed off out our driveway. And they were on foot hunting it, so they live around here somewhere.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
Hey, I'm Officer Carno with State Fish and Game.
All right.
Deer ended up on somebody's property where a couple guys went up and drugged the deer off their property. And so I'm just trying to find out if that deer was taken legally or.
I don't know on that there.
Do you have any archery hunters here or hunt this property at all? Archery hunting this year?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. My cousin's husband did.
Did he get a deer this year?
We had one here that we shot right here, but we didn't end up getting it. We tried tracking it and that there, and we never did find it. And that's the only thing that I know about.
Okay, because apparently this deer traveled from somewhere from this area, and there's a blood trail that went up to this guy's property, and he actually confronted one guy that was in camouflage, and another guy with a white t-shirt.
That we would have been the ones that would have had the camo and a white shirt on.
Did you get the deer?
No, we never did. We never did find the deer.
This guy up here saw the two people. Actually
that had to have been us.
Allowed him.
Yes.
Yep. He allowed the guys to get the deer off his property.
And we had never got it because the deer kept going up and on it there. It still was never even dead on that point there.
I don't know if you recognize this, but this is recent. But he's pretty.
Holy cow!
And there was an arrow stuck right in his butt.
No.
And
this one was a clean shot because the arrow came out there. But the blood trail had went down the backside of this hill over here and came up. And then when it got up, and like I say, it got dark, and we never could track it because it kept going over to the other people's house. By that time, it was pitch black, because I can't go traipsing through the people's yards in the middle of the night, and they'd be all shaking out trying to shoot us.
And that's exactly what kind of happened here. But here's the deal. If you guys did take the deer, I need to see it. No, just let me finish. Okay. But if I find out that you did take the deer, you're in big trouble.
In Rough and Ready, California, Warden Karnow is on the hunt for a serial deer poacher, and he thinks he has his man.
Here's the deal. If you guys did take the deer, I need to see it. Okay. No, just let me finish. Okay, but if I find out that you did take the deer, you're in big trouble.
I totally understand.
You understand that? So I want to give you that opportunity to say, hey, look, here's what happened.
I'll guarantee it was us that was up there, but I'll guarantee we did not drag a deer off of that property.
If you saw the antlers, you'd recognize them?
Yeah. 3x2. There was 4 good horns, 3 or 4 different bucks out here.
So you think maybe they're assuming that you drug? Because you guys
I think
talked
they
to them,
are assuming that we drug it off.
I've got an idea. Because this other buck that I know where it's at, I can retrieve that deer. I'm pretty sure. I think it's still there.
Okay.
And
I'd love to see if that was the deer.
It could actually, because it's so close to their house. I'm gonna go look at the deer.
If it is that 3x2, then that would be it. Should have velvet on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see ya.
Okay.
They followed the blood trail and went up the driveway, and they made the confrontation with the landowner, and they followed the deer over the rise. But he's saying that they did not retrieve that deer, so we're gonna go back to that area and check out the deer. We'll see if these antlers actually match what he describes. Yeah, and he mentioned, one said a 3x2. It's like matching the location there. He's claimed that he lost it coming this direction towards this house, and time frame is right for the age of the deer. It's in the velvet during archery season, and it's a 3x2 with eye guards. It makes sense to me. So we could actually take this to their house and see if they can identify this as the same deer. And hopefully get a match and we can at least solve this mystery. Hey, dude.
Hey.
Were you sleeping?
No, I just went in bed.
Oh, gotcha. I just right here.
Okay.
So,
I think that's it. That looks like it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
They must have assumed that you guys, because you actually talked to them and they were not happy and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right, man.
Well, thanks again.
Well, thank you.
well, it's kind of nice to wrap that up. We're just going to run into more of these capers. It's going to be constant. And it really feels good to solve a mystery today, and every time you solve a case like that, it's rewarding, very satisfying.
After finding the killer of one of his victims, Karnow receives another tip of a body in the area.
Oh, right there. Holy moly.
Here's somebody. This was sawed off. Looks like a really big body deer. And people will actually kill deer just to take the antlers like that. To actually kill a nice buck like that and just whack his horns off, you know, that's very disgusting. Another one to add to the list. Right here in the same area where we just investigated the last one. Very aggravating. It just never ends.